Hello, I'm on the lower Severn. It's quite a chilly day. The sun's out, but the wind is quite strong. But I'm well prepared for the hours that lie ahead. I'm here doing a 2-night barbel session. The river itself looks very, very good, in good condition. As you can see from behind me, the shot that I'm just now panning across, the river's well up, 8, 9, possibly 10 feet, and it has peaked as well. So that's useful. That's handy to know, particularly as I'm setting up right on the very edge, the rim of the river. I'm in a nice sheltered spot. There's an English oak just upstream of me, and that's created a nice swim that I'm able to present a couple of baits in without worrying about leaves and debris and other such stuff dragging my line through the water. Hopefully I'll catch a fish. This is the lower Severn, so particularly the stretch that I do fish regularly on, one fish is a good start and anything else is a bonus. But I am hoping to get among some good barbel because the conditions are very, very good. This is my rig. I've got a 3-ounce lead there. It's fixed, as you can see. It's held in place by a bead and a small amount of power gum there, so it's quite safe. It'll soon give way under any sort of pressure. The main line is a 10-pound Suffolk Synergy. It's line I've used for many years, and I'm firmly of the opinion if something isn't broken, then don't try and fix it. My hook length, as I'm just pulling through there, it's about 2 feet of 10-pound Drennan carp Dacron, and right at the end there is the boilie, fished hair rig style there. The hook is a Drennan boilie hook. It's size 4, and the boilie is just attached loose off the end. So this is a very simple rig, but very effective, and certainly, hopefully, it will be effective this particular session here on the lower Severn. I'm getting ready to recast. My first bait has been in for a couple of hours. I've just pulled it in and casting out again. I've got a small PVA bag. As you can see, there's a little nick there right at the top, so I just open the bag and drop in the boilie there. Make sure the line is not going to tangle. Then I'm taking a few pellets, gradually letting those fill the bag, and eventually to cover the boilie, so that's nice and tight there at the bottom. And then I'm just going to add a couple more boilies just in the top there. 1 or 2 I've broken up just to release a little bit of flavour out into the water, although with the conditions as they are at the moment, not really anticipating too much of a problem with the fish being on the feed. I'm just twisting the top of the bag there, just put a little bit of water on it, not too much, just a little bit of saliva from my mouth, and there you are, ready to cast out. We're now well into dusk. A couple of 100 Canada geese have just flown by. If I'd have had the camera ready, then that could have made a spectacle, but they'd passed by the time I was able to get the camera out. But darkness is descending now on the lower Severn. The river has dropped considerably, even in the couple of hours or so since I last recorded an entry, and hopefully the barber will come on the feed as well as we now enter darkness proper. It's now 7 o'clock in the morning. I've had a very quiet night, no fish at all. It's been a very chilly night as well.
but forever the optimist. I've got another day and another night to come. The Canada geese are setting off. Probably hear those above the wind.
I had no fish in the night, but the river's dropped about 2 feet, which means that a lot more swims have opened up, and I've decided to move 100 metres downstream and set up residence in a swim that I've never fished before, but I fancy having a go at. So hopefully today, or at least tonight, I will catch a barbel. Well, I've caught my first fish. It's a bright sunny day, very, very windy, as you can see from the trees behind me, and I've caught my first fish, and here it is, just a small chub. So I'm not a blanker, but let me get this fish back in the water now. Jet going overhead. We're into dusk now, and I've just caught my first barbel, and here it is, a lively little fellow. Not very big one, as you can see. I won't even weigh it. Let me get back a little bit, get a nice picture of it there. But it's a beautiful fish, and as I said at the start of the session, the conditions are very, very good, but didn't catch as I expected to. But nice to catch this fish, and I'm going to put him back now. I caught it on a homemade boilie, so there you are. Put one on this afternoon on one of the rods, and that's produced the goods. It's now morning. I've had 2 nights, nothing in the second night, so just the one barbel and chub, unless I get a fish in the next few moments as I'm packing away. But I hope you've enjoyed the video anyway, even though there hasn't been much fish action to report. Check out my YouTube site for plenty more fish related videos, and of course my angling journal as well, www.anglingdiary.com, where I do an article each week based on my fishing experiences. Usually I do catch something, but not always. That's life, that's fishing, and that's definitely the Lower Severn.